I kept raising the bar. Niggas was jealous. It was a lot of hate. So you know what I did to make them mad? I dropped the hottest song of 2018 in this battle rap community.
Started to hear my ass track. They thought I'm going out off track. Pop those stickers and dropping that ass. Popping the rollers and boy, they smoke out and feeling. They thought I'm going out off track. I know. Started to hear my ass track. And I had problems. They thought I'm going out off track. Pop those stickers and dropping that ass. Rolling up, blowing away.
They didn't open the floodgates now. It's too late for peace. Niggas wanted war because they ain't lost enough. You better act the streets about it. Never go to war with a man who ain't got up in the loot. If you cut it back, but you can't afford to lose. You better act the streets about it. You better act the streets about it.
We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. We gon' try to roof off this motherfucker down. I be blowing money, whipping forwards, and you won't see a chicken to the moon. Who is this designer wearing boys? Looking like
Welcome to Battle Truth, in my point of view. Oh, no, you. So I'm not a hater. I can only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markilius, your presiding judge, chairman and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Let's talk about it. Okay, y'all. Offset father went on social media and addressed a lot of things that's going on publicly and privately behind closed doors dealing with his family and situation. And I'm going to read the post that came out allegedly by Offset's father. Allegedly. I'm going to say that again. You have to say that now to be safe on this social media when saying what somebody said, because I ain't say that, I ain't say that. Let's get right off into this. He said a lot of things, and I'm going to address this. He said he was speaking to his fraternity brothers. You know, they got a group together. Welcome to social media. They put you out there, brother. Let's go off into this. He say, right now, my family is going through a very tumultuous times. What you see in the media is only the tip of the iceberg. Social media is a powerful tool, but certainly no place for family situations. However, our youth, specifically my son's wife, doesn't understand that. Right. But you taking the social media. You talking about how bad social media is, or all this gossip and stuff, and this exactly what you doing. Keep in mind, he talking to a whole frat of his so-called brothers. He ain't called up a friend or a homie or a guy who he know personally and just talk about his issues. He want the whole frat to know about this stuff, but keep it on the low. Right. He goes on and say, he said, let me go up a little bit. Social media is a powerful tool, but certainly no place for family situations. However, our youth, specifically my son's wife, doesn't understand that. She seemed to want everything to social media without the regards of the devastation it has on others, past, present, and future, or specifically what it does to other children, to the other children. Because, you know, Offset got other children and whatever other children may be in this situation. So he talking about Cardi B, her addiction to social media, of wanting everybody to know what's going on and all the drama. Right. He go a little deeper. He say, I say this not to say that my son is innocent, as he has done his share of dirt. But the whole scenario is a never-ending drama session. It's tick for tat, mud-slinging situation, fueled by jealousy, envious, insecurities, psychological issues, drugs, etc. This what this is fueled by. So he basically blasting Cardi by saying that her insecurity, her jealousies, the psychological issues, saying how retarded and crazy she is psychologically, and drug issues. Now, when people say drugs, they're not talking about marijuana. They're talking about other things, even though marijuana is a drug. But when people normally say drugs, they're not talking about marijuana. They're talking about other drugs. So he just said that this woman, Cardi B, that she is a jealous, envious, insecure woman with psychological issues and has a drug problem. But you heard him say, well, he wrote earlier, just before this, he ain't saying his son is innocent. Wait. You can't accuse a wife of being jealous, envious, insecure when her husband is cheating on her, committing adultery against her. But your son, you ain't saying he innocent, even though he's supposed to be the head of the family. He's supposed to be the nurturer, protector, provider of his family. She's the reflection of him. The woman is the reflection of the man. If the man is weak, the woman weak. If the man is out of order, the woman is out of order. He is the reflection of her. Her strength is grounded in him. Her strength is grounded in him. You heard the saying, chop off the head, the body will fall. Well, he's the head. So anything you saying about her, you actually saying against your own son. From her psychological problem to her drug use. Because he married it. And not only that, if his presence in that home and under that roof and his love is not strong enough to wean her off of the drug usage that she doing or the jealousy and envy thing she would, if he faithful, she wouldn't have no reason to be jealous. Why would she be jealous of a person who's faithful to her? Why would she have insecurities of a person who she know honestly love her and not cheating on her? But when you're looking on social media, she have to defend herself to not make herself look bad because everywhere she look, it's another Instagram model or prostitute or bust down saying, I had sex with him too. He all in their messages. He all in their DM boxes. They got videos of this man and his phone number. Come on, stop playing, man. But, yeah, I see you just want to just put his little part under there. But let's go a little deeper. He say, while one may believe that celebrity life is good, open to scrutinies, and is fair game for jokes, insults, etc., it is different when it's in your face every day. It is a depressing thing. First of all, it don't have to be in your face. You a man your damn self. What you don't want in your home, it don't come in your home. What you don't want around you, don't come around you. You know how many celebrities in this world that got parents, mothers and fathers that the media don't bother and other people don't really bother to say nothing or so-called harassing and all this limelight. Do you know why? Because they don't play them games. And the media don't know that. You know what I'm saying? You sound like you a person want to be involved in this type of stuff, even though you trying to speak about you don't. You talking about social media and where it's not a place for family situations or nothing, and you do the exact thing. You ran the social media talking about family situations and opening up a can of stuff to us who don't even know what was taking place. So you gave a lot of information. I ain't even done. I got 3 pages of this stuff he said. That's how much this man wanted to say this and go to social media to do all this. So he definitely want his 15 minutes of fame too. He definitely want a rap album himself. He definitely want to be on tour with them himself. He want to be a part of the drama himself. So he probably can get some girls. That's what these people do. I ain't really trying to see. I'm not doing this for the clout. I just got to put this out here. Man, let's go a little deeper. He said, this is a depressing thing. People do and say hurtful things about my family members daily, specifically my child, talking about Offset. While he ain't perfect, he is mine. And as a parent, I have the duty to protect him. See, there he go again, sweeping the stuff under the rug. He said, people say hurtful and hateful things about his son, even though he ain't perfect. See, when they use that word, he ain't perfect, that only means he do a lot of wrong I care not to address and talk about, which you also have to, which you also have to admit then he bringing a lot of this stuff on himself. Mr. He ain't perfect. Of course not. So when you doing that stuff like that, then it brings back this energy. How is the people wrong for the energy you putting out there? Then he want to say, but he is my child. And as a parent, I have the duty to protect him. You definitely right. And if your child respect you and love you like you saying you love and respect him, why ain't he listening to you? Why don't he care about his actions that he do out there that come back to hurt y'all and affect y'all family? So it's obvious he don't respect you like you think he do. And while you making it seem as though because he go a little deeper on some stuff. Matter of fact, let me just go there before I actually go in on this thing. Because he want to make his son seem like he ain't really responsible, not letting him be accountable for his actions or responsible for his actions. Even though he's saying things like, even though my son ain't perfect, even though my son is not innocent in this at all, but your son, the head of his home, your son made a vow to God to love, protect, the richer or poor, sickness or health, to death do him part, to his wife. And he abandoned his position. And he sold out his family for prostitutes and cheap sex. That's exactly what he did. Call it like it is. We're not sugarcoating nothing. If you're going to call it, call it. If you can address Cardi B for being a jealous, insecure, envious, psychotic drug user, then you might as well put your son in that same situation. She is the reflection of him. He goes on to say this. Right now, I cannot, he said, right now, I cannot do that. Protect his son. Like most young adults, he doesn't always do as he is advised to do. But we're talking about a 25-year-old with an unlimited supply of money, women chasing him, and people at his disposal. See, people he can send off to do anything he wants them to do. That's right. Tell it, Daddy. Tell it, Daddy. Tell it all. A 25-year-old adult, which means he old enough to know better. If he die in his position right now, the way he living, he goes straight to hell. You think God gonna say, well, you young, you 20, no, you grown. You a grown man. You are accountable of your actions as an adult. So we not going to say we talking about a 25-year-old. No, we talking about a grown man who should know better. And according to you, or what you represent and what you stand for and what you installed and put in him, congratulations to the labor that you bear. Let's go a little deeper. He says he got an unlimited supply of money, women chasing him, and people at his disposal, etc. But coupled up with that hot-headed female that thrives off of social media attention and is on the same financial level as above, all the things I mentioned to my son, they both have professional people in their corner that they do not use. They don't respect y'all. That's why they don't use y'all. They probably know the type of people y'all is, so your word holds no weight. Your word holds no weight. You accusing this woman of being a social media hot-headed woman that thrives off social media attention. And yet you are overgrown man, well probably over 30, because Offset 25, you got to be 40 something or better. You run right to social media and talk to a whole entire sorority frat about your son and his wife private life that people don't know about, thinking that see you doing it yourself. You want everybody to know you Offset father. You want to give people insight on things that's happening with Offset to prove you his father, or in some standard with him, to give them information they had no knowledge of, just to validate your position as being his father. Like game don't peep game, like game don't recognize game. And what you accusing her of, you doing yourself. Ran to social media for social media attention. They young, you older. You couldn't call them on the phone. That's your son. You got his number. That's your daughter-in-law. You got her number. That's your grandbaby she got. But you rather go to social media and address it to a bunch of strangers who don't have no relationship with them at all, exposing and embarrassing and putting out family secrets about your family, Mr. Protector of my family. No. I got to bang the gavel on this clown. No. No. You a clown. I ain't done with you. He goes on a little deeper. He goes back talking about her being psychological crazy. He keep wanting to impute and let people know, here's the secret on Cardi B. She's really psychologically off balance. She's mentally retarded, and she is on drugs. Not weed, drugs. He says they both have professional people in their corner that they do not use. Psychological issues, depressions, and drugs makes the situation worse. You all do not know how this affects the rest of the family. From late night phone calls to emergency travels to news media, etc. I did not sign up for this. You exactly signed up for this. You knew your son was a rapper. You probably encouraged and inspired him to be a rapper and keep pushing his career before he even got famous. I'm pretty sure you heard the song. That's your son. You knew him before he got popular. You knew exactly what he was doing. And you talked as if you always been in his life. So I'm pretty sure you motivated, inspired him, and pushed him to go ahead, son, get it. So you definitely signed up for the lifestyles of the rich and famous and everything that comes with it. You definitely signed up for this. You definitely signed up for this. Everything I do and say is scrutinized. I'm scrutinizing you now. These lies, this ain't true. We twisting your words. This ain't factual. Right. Everyone wants a favor from me to get close to him and Cardi. I have lost friends and family members, etc., because I have had to say no for his protection. And his legal troubles overflowing my house. He say he lost family members and friends for his protection, for trying to get close. How you lose your family members? Ain't them his family members too? So you his blood, but the rest of your family not. Man, shut the hell up. Get up out of here. He lost friends because of this. Then they wasn't friends. They wasn't friends. And in fact, your real friends would know who he is anyway. Your real friends will have a number on him anyway, because they your friend. They don't need to ask you for nothing. Man, get up out of here, man. He said his house was kicked in this summer by the feds, and every inch of his house is ramshacked for a case they trying to build on him. Then he put in, he put under that, I can't discuss it here. Then what the hell you doing? You discussing it. Then he goes on to discuss it. Let me read you this again. He said, my house was kicked in by the feds this summer, and every inch of my house was ramshacked for a case they trying to build on him. I can't discuss it here. My daughter came home with her 1-year-old daughter with a blocked off street and pistol pointed in her face. You just said you can't talk about it. Then you talked about it. You said the feds building the case on him. They kicked it. They came to your house, guns everywhere. They ramshacked every inch of your house. Your daughter came home with a 1-year-old baby. They put pistols in her face. Right. The apple don't fall far from the tree, do it. Definitely don't. Now we see where they get it from. Cardi might be your blood daughter. This might be some incest stuff going on. The apple don't fall far from the tree. It's crazy. Everything you accusing them of, it seems like that's what you about. A social media attention whore who wants attention, who seems to be a person who talk a lot, psychologically off balance, but yet you seem like you ain't got all your marbles together, brother. You're a grape away from the orchard. You got to screw loose yourself. You're a couple of sandwiches away from a picnic basket. You're a straight jacket away from the crazy house. Man, this brother said he back on Cardi. Like you got an obsession with Cardi. I'm going to keep it real. They say when a person come at you like that and keep doing that, they want some. You can't tell me you wouldn't hit that, Mr. Daddy, Sugar Daddy. You can't tell me you wouldn't hit that. You don't care about that being your daughter-in-law. Man, you coming at this girl like you got an obsession with her. He goes on and he brings up Cardi again. He say, and Cardi posted the divorce video and I couldn't get no work done at work. None at all. She released the baby pictures to spite. She released the baby pictures of spite that was supposed to come out on his album. So she basically screwed my whole family over. We vowed that we would not release any pictures to social media. My whole family is in an uproar right now, and I can't even fix it. I'm usually the fixer, and brothers that know me can attest to this. Now he want everybody to know he the one keep everything together. And if y'all don't believe me, ask anybody that know me. They'll tell you I keep it together. But this is how much this stuff is out of hand. I can't even keep it together. You never kept it together. Why you think they out of order? If you kept it together, why your son them out of order? It's obvious he was out of order before he met Cardi B. This ain't something that Cardi started. This is something he been doing. It's just now he talking to he married to a woman that's just as popular as he is. So it's okay for him to hurt people and screw over people and mess them up. And as long as it don't get out, that's okay with you, Daddy. Mr. My son ain't innocent. My son ain't perfect neither. But when your son's screwing over everybody, hurting everybody, throwing his money and power around to manipulate young women and stuff and to get them to do orgies and threesomes with him and just hump them and leave them and leaving these women with all these babies, that's okay. Mr. You usually the fixer-upper that keep things together. Then he goes on to say this. I don't know what to do or where to turn. I tell you all this because I want you to get a glimpse of my life. I would not wish this on anybody. I would give anything to go back to being a school teacher and coach. Thanks for listening. He said he would not wish this on anybody. He wouldn't wish for anybody to be rich like them. He wouldn't wish for anybody to be able to pay their rent, they light and gas bills without worries, to have unlimited food supply, to have anything they want without a need. His life is just so messed up because his son and daughter-in-law is so popular, he can't stop his phones from ringing. He just can't stop from people calling and asking him for favors. His life is so messed up because everybody wants to get to know his son, and it is so depressing. The harm and hurt that they brought to the family because of his horse living. And his daughter-in-law who can't seem to get off social media. Even though his real daughter all on social media doing the same thing Cardi B doing. He wouldn't want to wish this on anybody. And he wish he can go back to being a teacher and a coach. Well, can I tell you something, mister? You can go back and do just that. You can go back to being a coach and a teacher. You do know that, don't you? What's stopping you? You can sign up to a private school. You got all the money. You can even buy your way in. Do it privately. You know ain't none of that stuff allowed on school grounds and private schools and things like that. You can go back and do just that. But you don't want to. You want this attention. You wanted to get involved in this. And you want everybody to know so your frat brothers could give you a position of the paddle. Did you want a spanking? Did you want a Alpha by Gator spanking? Is that what you wanted? Did you want the paddle spanking, brother Offset? Man, get up out of here, man. Trying to get popular. Now he want to get signed. Now he want a record deal. Man, if you don't get your, hey, yo, girl with the sexy peel, ho, say ho. Now wave your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. Man, if you don't get your, I wanted this to be special, something more than any other feeling that you had before. Kicking through the door, give it all you got, give it all you got. Ain't no have done. This is all about, no doubt, to stop violence. But first, let's have a moment of silence. Man, if you don't get your self-destruction, you're heading for self-destruction. Man, if you don't get your radio, I got a letter from the government. Man, if you don't get out here trying to take your son's shine, trying to get a young girl. He saw his son screwing them Instagram models and said, shit, I got to get some of this. Hey, everybody, I'm Offset's father. Man, you don't get out of here. I wish I could go back to being a school teacher. This brother went to his frat brothers and did a LaToya Jackson, told on the whole damn family because he ain't got no talent. That's what LaToya Jackson did. All of the Jackson could sing, Jermaine, Reba, Michael, Tito, Marlon, Janet. She the only one who was born without the gift to sing, so she started telling on the whole family. That's where her popularity came from. Here's the school teacher coach telling on his son, exposing his son white to all these strangers and nobody, knowing it's gonna get out here like this, man. Dude, come on, man. You're so fake, man. I don't know where else to turn to. So you turn to social media. You turn to your frat Alpha by Gator brothers. Like they didn't like you. You know the stuff you had to do to get in their group. When them brothers made you shit on yourself, did you really think that was part of the thing you had to do to get in the group? When everybody else had to swallow a little goldfish to get into the group, and you had to eat a boot. Did you really think all the extra stuff they had you doing, you had to pay all the brothers $2,000? You think that was part of what you had to do to get in? Man, they couldn't wait to tell on you. Man, this dude right here, this battle truth. It ain't my judgment, that's some question. It's yours. Offset fathers snitch and tell on the whole thing and said Cardi B is nothing but a psychotic drug user, out her mind, jealous, deranged. Dude, man, beat it, man. Horrible. You just added insult to injury. Now, guess what? Now you internet famous. You see everybody in the media now talking about you. Congratulations. Now you popular. Have your son put a single out or something. I kept raising the bar. Niggas was jealous. It was a lot of hate. So you know what I did to make them mad? I dropped the hottest song of 2018 in this battle rap community.
Started to hear my ass track. They thought I'm going out off track. Pop those stickers and dropping that ass. Popping on rollers and boy, they smoke out and feeling. They thought I'm going out off track. I know. Started to hear my ass track. When I had problems, they thought I'm going out off track. Pop those stickers and dropping that ass. Rolling up, blowing away, blowing and smoking. They thought I'm going out off track. I know.
They didn't open the floodgates now. It's too late for peace. Niggas wanted war cause they ain't lost enough. You better ask the streets about it. Never go to war with a man who ain't got nothing to lose. When you cut it back, but you can't afford to lose. You better ask the streets about it. You better ask the streets about it.